Gary, it was 0-0 in the end. Sides couldn't be separated, but it looked like you could go on to win it. What was your assessment of the game in the end?
Yeah, I think we should have won it for different reasons. I think we should have won it because I think we've created much bigger chances, much better chances. For the home team to create very little other than lots of balls in the box and big strikers to go and cause us a little bit of a problem on set pieces. But we defended it well. Of course, we have the penalty moment. I believe it should be a red card because it would have been a second yellow at the very least. I'm not quite sure why, when you see all the yellow cards around the pitch, when you see a yellow for just grabbing someone a little bit 70 yards from goal, and then you don't see a blatant foul in the box. There's nobody around them. Yes, there's two defenders coming across, but Abdul's touch takes him into a shooting position. So for me, that should be a moment that is a big moment in the game. But we don't get that, which obviously is probably because of where we are at the moment. You don't get those little bits of fortune, but then we have to capitalise. And I thought we were pretty comfortable. I thought we got into some good positions. Moved the ball well first half. Had about 10-15 minutes second half where maybe we allowed them to start creating direct moments where the game swung a little bit too much, and then just started to get a little bit more composure back and got into some good areas. So yeah, pleased with a lot of things. Obviously, incredibly disappointed that we're sat here at the moment in the way that we've played, particularly in the 4 away games. To have only won one game out of 7, I think is almost unfathomable, really. Because you look at the Stoke game, we should have won. You look at some of the other games today, we should have won. So, but yeah, so tinged with disappointment. But I think overall pleased with lots of aspects of our game, and I think if we can just add that little killer instinct in the box. Had some really good chances, like I said. Pato's had a header where he probably should score. Devine has a good chance. Ben has a chance at the end where I think he does quite well actually to get it on target. But and I think the game's very different.
Yeah, a word on that chance with Ben Nelson at the end. Would have been a spectacular goal. When it fell to him, do you think that you finally got the goal to win it?
Well, you can't see the ball coming in, all you can see is Ben, and I think Jordan just behind him. So at that moment, you're just thinking, please just go and someone find a way to go and win the game at the death. And frustration that we couldn't quite do that. But again, it's quite a innovative chance for Ben. He's tried to almost do a scorpion kick. He's actually caught it too well. He's gone straight to the keeper. So maybe that's where you get a little bit of luck at the moment, or lack of luck when you're in these positions. But like I said, we defended our box really well today, so that's a big tick. It's another clean sheet. We've created big moments. We've had a penalty that we've missed. So I don't think I can ask the players to do a lot more other than finish those moments and win the game, which I believe we should have done.
Yeah, how pleased were you with the defensive performance, the clean sheet in particular?
Yeah, I thought Jamal coming in, I thought gave us a real solidity, a real bit of experience at this moment. I thought Ricky coming back in as well. Again, I thought he performed really well. So lots of good things. Yak had a couple of saves. So again, not too much, not too many chances, but when you've got a 6'5" centre forward, and then you bring him off and put another 6'5" centre forward, and then later on you put another one on. You're just going to keep testing us, and I thought we dealt with that well. It would have been easy not to deal with that direct play, which was something they clearly felt they could exploit, and I was quite pleased with that bit. But like I said, tinged with frustration just because we've created enough opportunities to win a game, and we should have done that.
Got the international break coming up now, a bit more time on the training pitch, a bit more chance to get your ideas over, and some chance to get some injured players back in the fold. Yeah,
I think I'd expect Yannick to be back after the break. I'd expect Aaron Ramsey to be close to being back after the break. Obviously Jamal will be much better for that moment. Obviously we've got quite a few players coming back quite late from the break, and because it's a Friday game, that might cause us 1 or 2 problems, so we'll have to find out. There's quite a lot coming back on the Thursday. So we'll have to see. Again, can't ask for a lot more effort. I thought that hopefully the fans, they were in great voice today once again. Hopefully they can at least see a team trying to do everything they can. This is not a team that's given up. This is not a team that doesn't care. I know that's been the outside narrative a lot, but they're running around, they're working hard. We just need to find that little killer instinct in the box, and hopefully we can find that after the break.
Yeah, sell out away following. What would you have to say to the fans that made the trip today?
No, they were brilliant. Look, the home fans have been brilliant. I think it's been hard for them not seeing enough wins, to see the two performances. I think shape the period. I think if you look at the first 40 minutes, the first 60 minutes against Norwich, and then you put all the away performances in, I think actually there's been a lot of positives. I definitely think we've improved as a team, but at the moment we haven't improved quite enough. And I thought they were brilliant today. Like I said, hopefully they at least go back knowing there's a team fighting for points, and I'm sure they saw that.
Caleb, 0-0 the end, but a physical, committed performance. What did you make of the game this afternoon?
I think we had a great performance in general. great squad performance. I think we're a little bit disappointed because I think we didn't take at all 100% our chances.
There's been criticism about the side in terms of leaking goals today. Clean sheet. How proud are you about that clean sheet this afternoon?
I'm very proud. It's not something that we are taking for granted because it's not easy. It's not easy. It's not an easy season. So a clean sheet is always a good thing to have. And yeah, we keep going on this.
Started this afternoon in that back four alongside Jamal Lascelles. What was it like playing with a man with such experience?
He's such a wonderful player. He's such experience. I can only learn from him, and I'm learning a lot from all these weeks. And I'm very happy to be around him. We are all happy to have him here. So he's a great player, and yes.
And Leicester fans sell out almost 2,500 of them today. They're in great voice today, weren't they?
Yeah, it was a wonderful day. We had all our fans here. They were supporting us, so very glad they were here, and they pushed us today. We, as I say, a little bit disappointed for not taking our opportunities.